usually, when it comes to kids, they're not usually the ones that have a problem with the technology. As we were kids, I'm sure we adopted to new technology, and now we're the parents, and we're getting a little bit older, and so now it's our kids' turn to adapt to technology. So it's usually not the kids that we're tailoring things around. However, there's been a couple situations that we've deployed some specific types of technology related to the kids of the home, or more what the kids were doing in and around the home. And most recently, we helped a family who were building a home actually up in International Falls, and they were building a home that had a pool outside. And they made the request of me to ask, or they asked of me, how they could keep the pool safe for their kids, specifically after hours, meaning, it's bedtime or something. They didn't want a kid, running out the patio or doing something like that and being able to get into the pool and, the worst thing happening. So we actually deployed a pretty specific technology that's pretty normal, or a normal facet of surveillance cameras. So we had a couple surveillance cameras set up, and through the setup and configuration of the cameras, we're able to create a function called line breaking, or line crossing. And so in the setup and configuration, we actually draw lines around the perimeter of the pool. And if an object passes through that line, it triggered an alarm. And I don't specifically remember how we conveyed that trigger to them, but we can do things such as an alarm plays through all of the speakers. We could have put a siren or a strobe outside that would have been, ear-piercingly loud. We can, of course, do things like a push notification to a phone, or a phone call. Technically, we could have put it as a monitored zone on the security system. And so if that camera sensed someone passing through that imaginary line, if you will, that it could have gone to the monitoring center. And then from there, there's tons of opportunities for police to be alerted, something like that, emergency medical.